So my experience with the Essential Developer Program is that it essentially just transformed my sense of confidence when it comes to software engineering. Not to speak of the actual monetary sort of return on investment. After spending years underemployed and not really living up to my potential commensurate with my actual skill, I was finally hired into a senior role. I actually have my 2021 tax return right here, and during that year, I spent most of it working sort of for cash tips as a waiter. You know, that sort of job where obviously didn't make a lot of money, but it afforded me a lot of free time to sort of study and polish my craft. Um, but just to give you sort of the proof in the black and white here, in 2021, I made 5 grand. Obviously cash tips made up a little bit more, but obviously compared to a developer salary or really any salary, that's basically dirt poor, quite literally. But after going through the program and learning about solid design principles, how to properly architect. Not just, when you look into software architecture, there's a lot of discussion about, sort of large scale systems, but how to actually architect your classes, how to architect your methods, function calls, how to properly arrange your dependencies so that your code is testable. All these things. Really, the number one thing that the program did for me is that the sense of imposter syndrome that in software engineering is way rampant beyond any other profession. There's always another layer of complexity and abstraction and a whole nother sphere of knowledge to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. But after going through the program, that's completely going to change for you. You're going to have a sense of confidence and like you really are at the top of your game. In the program, they tell you that they're going to teach you how to be in that 1%, that sort of world sought after developer engineer role. And they're really not lying at all, because the truth is that once you go through this program and you see how other developers who really are at a senior and a lead level, and they sort of just walk you through everything, it's like being a fly on the wall, right? You're going to feel completely different, and it's going to help you with interviews. You're going to have a level of confidence that, that imposter syndrome is going to be gone forever. And that's going to translate to the way that you work on the job, the way you code, the way you speak about it is going to come across in interviews. It's going to come across in your work. And I really can't say enough to encourage you to sign up for the program. The reality is it is worth every penny, and it will pay for itself over, many, many times, as I can attest to with, 5 grand to over 10 times that. So definitely sign up for the course.